Hi everybody, we're just going to wait, Sam's just here, we're just going to wait for a few more people to join our live. We've got Ellie and Clemmy here from our marketing team and Lucy in the back fending off any couriers so we don't get interrupted. We'll just wait a few minutes for people to come, but we're really excited today because we're going to be kind of giving you our favourites from our autumn collection, a bit of a rundown, because I feel like when we launched it, it was the mist of summer. So it's good to give it a run through. And as we talk, your lookbook is landing on your doorstep soon. If you're not signed up to get one of our lookbooks, don't worry, it's not too late. We'll post a link after this live so you can just sign up to it. But yeah, we'll just wait a few more seconds and then me and Sam are just going to talk through our favourites from the collection, and actually we cover it quite well. And if you have any questions at all,
if there's anything that we haven't gone through that you've seen on our website that you'd really like us to talk about, then just let us know and we can try and
Ellie and Clemmy will ask us questions as well. So yes. I think we're ready to go. So why don't we start with the dress you're wearing?
On styling?
Anything like that.
How I wear things or dress things up and down, or
just let us
kind
know.
of how to wash things, or kind of anything like that you've got questions on. Then just let us know and we will try and answer you during the live.
So we'll go with your favourites first. So we'll start with the dress you're wearing. So this is our Cordelia dress. So I also think Sam is our only designer, all our prints are in-house, so I think it's a good opportunity for you to hear a bit more behind the designs and things like that. So this dress, why do you love it? What do you love about it?
I've hardly taken this dress off actually since it came into stock, and when I was I kind of set myself, how could I design a kind of trans-seasonal kind of autumn dress that would really work well for kind of every day, but look kind of pulled together and smart enough. It's got really pretty kind of shoulder details and really pretty through here, but also had enough of a casual feel that I could wear it at the weekends, wear it if I was in the countryside. It's got pockets and not feel sort of at all kind of overdressed. And I think partly that's because this is the first time we've ever done a kind of indigo garment wash range. So you can see the garment wash gives you that kind of look, a bit like kind of washed denim. And we've got quite a few pieces in this autumn collection. It's the first time we've done it. So that's what I like.
Ties at the back.
Yeah, it ties at the back.
You can tie it at the front
so
as well.
It's got a relatively easy waist that you can just kind of nip in with the bow at the back, or you can tie the bow at the front. It's a really nice length.
And do you wear this like on the weekends to work? You wear it a lot?
Yes, so I wear it, well, I'm basically wearing it kind of every day. It's washable, which is great. And I mean, if I've been going out over the summer, I've been wearing a little pair of kind of brown kind of heels with it. I love navy and brown. I'm wearing it with white trainers at the moment, and then once it gets a bit colder, I would definitely wear it with some sort of say brown boots and black tights, or
it
some
goes
black
with
boots.
Everything, which I think is so great. I actually know someone who has it and said it's the comfiest thing. It's the perfect kind of AM to PM dress, because you can wear it to work with a pair of loafers, a pair of trainers, and then in the evening whack on a pair of heeled boots or something. And
it's such nice soft drapey fabric. It's really lovely. So it's very flattering. And then when it gets a bit colder, I'll kind of layer it up with one of our Janices. This is our new colour. It's a very pretty kind of russet colour. You can't really see how nice the colour is on the website, and it goes particularly nicely.
And it's such a pretty sleeve. So with the sleeveless knit, the pretty sleeve. And for reference, you're 5'8" and you wear a UK 10, and I'm 5'6" and I wear a UK 8.
Eliza, someone's asked, is it actually denim?
No, it's not denim.
No, so it's a kind of lyocell, so it's not a denim. So a denim, I think, strictly speaking, is probably 100% cotton, whereas this is a kind of it's a Ecovera lyocell. So it's sort of sustainable, and it's got the kind of indigo dye. So you do, when you wash it, like any kind of indigo jeans, you have to be a bit careful of washing it with other things, but it does.
So on how to wash it.
But the garment wash kind of process gives it a really kind of soft, drapey feel, so it's very comfortable. But it's got enough kind of weight and thickness. It feels very, really good quality.
Yeah. So perfectly transitioning on from that like everything kind of dress. You've also picked the Annie dress as one of your favourites. So this is our Annie dress. Do you kind of want it? Well, one thing I love about it in the office, I think nearly everyone has it. But I like it. It's crease resistant, so really helpful, but also machine washable. So do you want to kind of, when do you wear it, how do you wear it, drawstring.
So this is, I mean, I think autumn and spring collections are all about the kind of everyday, you know, for winter and summer. It can be about kind of holiday or events, weddings, parties, Christmas parties. But I think for your transeasonal collections, which are autumn and spring, it's about wearing dresses that you can wear lots of different occasions. You can wear them to work, you can wear them at the weekends. You can wear them out in the evenings, to more kind of casual events. And I think, and I'm obsessed with things being washable. About 70% of our collection is washable. I hate going to the dry cleaner. I leave things in the dry cleaner, or suddenly you want to wear something and you realise it's in the dry cleaner, or you haven't taken it to the dry cleaner, and it's very un-eco-friendly. So we do have some things in the collection that are silk or wool tailoring that you know would be better to dry clean. But what I love about this is it's a really drapey, lovely kind of your Georgette, so it's got a very nice kind of almost like a kind of wrinkle running through it, and it's all lined and it's washable. And I think what I like about having a sort of print like this and a fabric like this is
it's our graphic coral as well to add, which you designed in-house. It's all in-house, which is a nice alternative to a floral. Sorry.
And what I like about a kind of printed dress in this kind of fabric is that when you're leaving for the morning, I mean, my children are a bit more grown up now, but when they were little and you were kind of going out to work, sometimes it was impossible to get out of the house without being sort of smeared in kind of toothpaste and Marmite. And what I like about a fabric like this, it's not sort of very glamorous and quite practical, is that you can literally kind of wipe it down as you're leaving the house if you are covered in toothpaste. It's very robust. You won't kind of see kind of little kind of marks. I used to have sort of silk dresses where I'd literally have to take them off before I'd even kind of left the building. And obviously the washable thing is great. But what's really nice about this dress is it's got a drawstring waist.
Yeah, it's really great. And do you do the drawstring waist?
Well, I do both. When I'm just kind of, I mean, I think what's nice about a drawstring waist is you can wear it really kind of loose, like a kind of easy loose dress. But if you want to look a bit more dressed up, you can kind of put it in at the waist. And what's very pretty is also the collar. So I've been wearing it while it's been really nice and warm, quite kind of with the frill, quite nice, kind of sexy and kind of undone.
I would wear it completely done up, which I think is really nice. And then again, this looks really great with one of the knits over it, because actually when you do this up, it's got the pretty frill, and then, well, one of our Jamies, which is more of a round neck, this looks really, it's a great layering piece. This, you'll see, we use this a lot. And
again, I'm really plugging this colour. But this print has got a very looped it up. So this print's got a very, I don't know if you can see, like a very, it's got the blue and the white, but this little kind of brown, very similar to this. So these two colours kind of tone really nice together, and you get the kind of pretty sleeve. And it's got a dipped hem as well, which looks very elegant and kind of swishy as you're walking around. So let us know if you've got any questions on that.
Yeah, is there any questions on that dress?
So just a little bit more about how you actually wash it.
Oh yeah, how do you wash it?
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I tend to wash things on 30. It's more eco-friendly. But I mean, it is quite robust, this fabric, but we recommend washing it on 30. But you can use a normal washing liquid. It doesn't have to be a delicate washing liquid. What I tend to do, if I've got things that have got a bit sort of smelly, is I tend to kind of rub, because you're only washing it on 30, I tend to kind of rub the washing liquid into the kind of armpits or somewhere where you might have spilt some food or something, before I put it into the wash. But it washes really well. You can literally take it out of the washing machine, hang it up. You won't have to iron it, which I think essentially, literally, you can kind of bung it in the wash before you go to bed, or when you get home at night. And by the morning, once you've hung it up, it'll be good to go. And
then transitioning on away from the dresses, another one of your favourites was our rose cord. Do you want to hold this one? Again, so this is quite a pyjama style. Where do you wear this? How do you wear it? I think, how do you style it? Because I think that's maybe a question that people have.
I wore it a lot when I was on my summer holidays, sort of going out in the evening. I wore it with these heels or with white trainers. And I think, and then now I'm kind of back. I've been wearing the shirt just with,
this one.
Print. With just black trousers, but I love wearing it if I'm sort of having a dinner at home with friends coming round. I really like wearing a kind of pyjama outfit that feels quite dressed up and smart, but also quite sort of laid back and at home casual.
And do you tuck it in or do you leave it out? Don't you?
I personally leave it hanging out, but
whereas
I think depending
French
on your
tuck
figure,
it, which again, it's got the drawstring waist, so it's really comfortable as well. And then you can kind of see this pretty, like, our detailing here, and it's got the really pretty
Oh yes,
collar
so that's
and
like a leopard.
sleeves.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a leopard jacquard, which is
Which is
also
on that.
underneath the print here as well, the leopard print. But I mean, I think if you had someone really special in your life, this fabric would be perfect for an actual pair of very pretty pyjamas.
And how do you
deserves a really
wash
luxury
these
present.
as well?
We recommend dry cleaning this, but the truth of the matter is that I do wash it, and I know quite a lot of my friends, because we've done this fabric a lot, who do wash with this fabric. But you must always wash on a kind of delicate wash with a kind of delicate silk kind of wool detergent, and it probably, because it is a viscose silk blend, it probably might need a bit of a press when it comes out of the washing machine, but just sort of hang it up to drip dry. Obviously don't put it in the dryer. I never put anything in the dryer.
I'd recommend as well, on Amazon, we can link it on stories or just DM us. You can get for about £30 a steamer, really life-changing and really great with things like this. We use it all the time, just really helps to get those kind of like creases out and things, and it's quite a delicate way of doing it. But,
I mean, what I love about this outfit is, I say, I've been wearing it on my summer holidays, and even as we sort of get near kind of Christmas, I would definitely kind of wear it with a kind of black stiletto heel as a kind of really fun evening outfit. And you can see on the bottom of the trousers there's like a
really
little pretty kind of detailed frill.
I know someone who actually wore it to a really big meeting yesterday actually, and I guess it's a nice change from a dress, but again, you look really pulled together, it's comfortable as well, so yeah, it's really great. Are there any questions regarding this, or are we all good?
How would you style this if you were slightly larger busted?
You would probably undo the buttons a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it's got quite an easy fit. So, and with the print, I always think pretty collar and sleeve details really distract away from a bust if you don't want to have kind of too much emphasis on it. And it does have, it is button through if you prefer something slightly lower necked. But I think it would work. I think it would work really well with a big bust. It's got a very pretty sleeve, very pretty neckline, and you can unbutton it a bit if you want to.
And to say, again, obviously these work really well as separate. So I wear these trousers with a big chunky knit. You can wear these with a nice tailored pair of trousers, and
the collar looks, we've got little round neck, middle round neck Janie knits. We might be able to get one to, I've probably got one over here. I can show you.
I can just give you a bit more of a, so you can see the fabric choice.
This is a V-neck. We also do these little Janie knits in a round neck. This is a V-neck, but again, this shirt would look really pretty underneath one of our kind of sleeveless knits with the kind of collar kind of pulled out if you wanted really to kind of warm it up a bit or make it a bit more casual.
We did actually have someone ask us before how to make it a bit more autumnal, and that's obviously how, or one of our Courtney cardigans, that would look really great. Yes. And then transitioning on from that, you picked, as your other favourites are Clements and our new Hayley jumpers. Do you want to explain? So our Clements come with an elasticated back and without. Why do you love them? Why did you design them? They've been here since the beginning, haven't they? Since the beginning of Cefinn.
So these trousers, I love a kind of quite Savile Row androgynous trouser that I can wear with a kind of chunky trainer and a kind of big jumper, and it's like my kind of go-to uniform. And I think in the city it does both casual and work. And it's been a best, these trousers, and we do them in various different colours, and we do them in sort of seasonal colours. I think we've got a crimson and a kind of rose colour at the moment. But the cut is amazing, the fabric's amazing, so it's got a little bit of stretch, so it's comfortable, a little bit of give, but it's quite robust. And what I can't bear about trousers, because I'm a big tailored trousers person, is that you look great in the morning when you look in the mirror, and then when you get home at night, sometimes the bum's all baggy and the knees are all baggy and it looks awful. So when we launched the business, I spent ages finding the kind of right fabric that really had a fantastic retention, so it didn't lose its shape. And I'm probably more like a size 11 than a 10. And so what's nice about the ones with the elasticated back is that if you're not a perfect fit for the 10, then maybe the kind of elasticated might sort of work if you're between sizes. And also, if I wore this with a nice kind of chunky knit, if I'm kind of working from home or out and about, it's just got that it's just very comfortable.
And then you picked as another one of your favourites, our new Hayley, really on trend striped jumpers, which will look great with our Clements. Do you want to explain why you love it.
So it's a washable merino, and I just love a kind of classic Breton jumper. And this is in a washable merino. I mean, these neutrals, the kind of black neutral stripes are really on trend at the moment. I think it looks great with the Clement trousers. Would look really lovely with our Tiana leather skirt. And also, obviously, just with any kind of classic kind of denim, if it was the weekends. So I think what's nice about these jumpers is they're very versatile. You can kind of, make them look quite cool and kind of dressed up. But again, if you were to wear, I mean, particularly with these colourways.
These are the other
this is a kind of new, so this is not normally a colour, so I think it's quite unique that you'd see in a Breton. It's this really pretty dark green marl with a black stripe that I think would look really nice with a pair of jeans. And looks really nice with a pair of trousers.
And I think post-COVID, in general, the whole work uniform is a bit more relaxed. So again, this is a really great with the Clement tailored trousers, a good relaxed but still pulled together look that you could wear with a pair of loafers, a pair of trainers, and I think it's really versatile on the weekends with a pair of jeans, with a nice leather skirt.
So it's not too heavy. It's quite a kind of light. It's not like a super lightweight knit. But it's a really nice weight, so it's not too heavy. If you're someone who gets a bit hot, it's not too heavy. It's slightly lighter than we used to do our crew necks when we launched the business, but not kind of overly light. And I think with both the Clement trousers and this, they're never going to go out of fashion. They're just really classic pieces that are going to kind of last you forever in your wardrobe, that you'll kind of keep coming back to.
And when do you wear yours? On the weekends to work?
I mean, I definitely wear them with my tailored trousers, and then actually I've been wearing that with our indigo dyed trousers at the weekend for a sort of more casual look.
And then a good transition to other tailored trousers. So these are my kind of favourites from the collection. These are, it's a suit, but it's our wide leg Terence. This is together. I literally am obsessed with these. I think they're so cool together separately, but they also come in some plain colours. So this is kind of if you prefer more of a wide leg. They're really great.
And again, they've got an elasticated back, which makes them really easy. They're really leg lengthening, really beautiful cut, and they go very nicely with the Jordan jacket.
Yeah, so this is our Jordan jacket. So it's a bit more of a boxy fit to our classic Jamie. But I wear these, with just a big knit. These trousers are really pretty. They've got lovely colours in them. There's a bit of navy, so it really goes with everything. And then this blazer as well goes with everything. You put this over a lot of the dresses, don't you? Because it kind of pulls it all in. Over that dress looks really good. But this suit is really on trend. I just wear a white t-shirt underneath it, and a pair of trainers. And then separately, I wear this with dresses. It's proper and good quality check suiting.
So what's really nice about the check is it's got lots of different colours in it. So it's got a bit of a shoulder pad, so it's sort of quite smart, but because of the kind of fabric, which is a sort of slightly kind of like felted wool, and the sleeves were a bit stuck up there, it has a nice casual fit. It looks really good with jeans, this jacket. Really nice. It's sort of quite boxy, but at the same time, it's just got a single button.
And it's good with the sleeveless knit, because obviously with your arms and stuff.
Yes, so this looks really good with a, over the top of one of our sleeveless knits. So the sleeveless knits are great to wear under blazers if you want a bit of layering, because obviously, with heavy jumpers, they're really difficult to wear underneath the blazer because the sleeves are too slim. But if you wear one of the sleeveless knits, one looks great, very kind of on trend, but it's not going to be too bulky in the sleeve. And the thing so in this you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's got a nice mix of colours in the check. There's a kind of navy stripe, there's a kind of graphite, dark grey stripe, and then the neutral. So it really does, you can wear it with black or with navy, with denim.
And I've got with everything in that, just because I like that slightly oversized look, so I'm a typical one for a tank in that. I think we have a question.
It's really nice with dark green as well.
A couple of questions.
Julie asked, firstly, would the navy suit trousers go with her navy Josephine jacket?
Yes.
Yeah. You do materials.
So it's a different. It's a slightly different fabric, but we really make sure that all our navies match. And I'm not sure of the Josephine jackets whether you've got the kind of more crepey fabric or whether you've got the felted wool. But one of the things that we try and do is make sure that all our navies match. So you can mix and match between the knits and the different fabrics in the tailoring. So it should go really nicely together. And I love, so the Josephine jacket, just so you know, is quite kind of nipped in at the waist, and it's got a bit of a shoulder pad, and it's kind of nipped in at the waist. Really nice over a dress because it gives you a bit of shape. And there's nothing I like more than a kind of nipped in jacket over a wide trouser. I think it's a very chic look. And then obviously this that we wear is like oversized jacket, kind of over a wide trouser again. It looks very cool.
And is there another question as well?
Yeah, Karen has asked what was the name of the wide leg trousers?
So the Terrence, these are our Terrence wide legs, which are just so cool.
Yeah, with the elasticated waist.
Are there any more questions?
And also very easy to hem. So, you know, we tend to make our trousers not overly kind of short, so then there is an option to take them up if you want to. And they are very easy. You can just take them to your local dry cleaner with the Terrences if you wanted to sort of take them out, take them up or even lengthen them a bit. Because the other thing we do is we put a really decent hem in the trousers. So if you do want them a bit longer, if you are tall, like me, and you want them a bit longer, you've got a bit of, you've got enough fabric there to lengthen them.
And then the same fabric as the dress Sam's wearing, another favourite of mine, is our Nikki trousers and Kelsey shirt together. This is another favourite in the office. People wear it to work because it actually looks really put together. In the Nikki trousers, I would suggest going down a size just because of the elastication. You can do that. But yeah, they look really cool together. And with the Leo, you wear it a lot with the Leo trousers, which
so these are the Leo trousers, which are, so I mean the Kelsey's very relaxed, like a sort of drawstring pyjama trouser, the Nickies.
Yeah.
And then this trouser is like a kind of, it's like a slightly crop, a kind of slightly kind of kick-flared trouser. It's got a really nice button detail on the back, elasticated waist, and it's in a sort of much kind of slightly heavier version of this lyocell garment wash, but they all kind of match and sort of sit together really nicely.
And when you designed this, you said like a really good travel look. They're just again a really robust, put together, versatile piece.
So I'm not really a kind of jogger quite kind of girl, partly because I'm quite tall. They're never quite long enough. They're always getting sort of stuck halfway on my leg when I sit up and down. But this for me, the Nikki trouser, and this is my version of kind of, you know, round the house kind of loungewear, or if I'm travelling on a plane and I want to wear something really comfy, but you still feel quite kind of pulled together. And what's lovely about this shirt is that if you wear it over some tailored trousers or a pair of jeans, it's got a very nice sort of, it's got a slightly 3/4 length sleeve, and if you unbutton it a bit, it's got a very nice sort of cool kind of sexy feel about it.
And it comes in the...
Yes, it comes in cream as well, which is really lovely.
Again, it's that kind of like...
very drapey.
Yeah, really flattering as well. I styled it with someone yesterday and they wore a pair of loafers with it and it looked really cool. Again, you can dress it up. Someone in our office wears it with loafers, trainers, boots, and it just looks really great. So then another favourite of mine that I picked is our Daphne dress. I literally love this dress. I have been wearing it all summer, and if you have any more weddings planned, definitely pick this option. It's got a bit of elastication there, so it's really comfortable, and it's got really pretty sleeves. So when you designed this, firstly, where did you think people could wear it? Like, where were you thinking? What was your ideas? And what's your favourite bits about the dress?
I love the print. So I wanted, I mean, this came in as one of the first things that came in from our autumn collection. So I wanted to design a print that had a kind of pretty, still slightly kind of summery feel to it. It wasn't too autumnal, but with the kind of dark greens, we've got various different colourways of the dark reds, would transition really nicely, you know, with a kind of white trainer and a jumper.
And I would always put a sleeveless knit over this. Now I'm going to be wearing it, it's a bit colder, I'll be wearing a sleeveless knit because the sleeve is just so pretty again, and it would look great with boots.
So it's got the same similar sleeve to what I'm wearing now. I love a kind of little kind of 3/4 length sleeve. Because again, when you're doing something, it means your cuffs aren't getting in the way. It's got a V-neck, and also, which you can't really see, it's got a very pretty kind of hook and eye detail underneath the V-neck. And then it's got a bit of shearing at the kind of back waist to give you a bit of room, and a side zip. It has come in a little bit small, so if you're between sizes, I would definitely size up. But I think it's, so you could definitely wear it, you know, dress it up for a kind of autumn wedding or party. Or you could wear it with, you know, one of our knits. Say something
Something Sam does when she designs that you told me, which I just thought was so clever.
Really
In our designs there will always be a white or a black, so in terms of accessorising it will always be quite easy, because I feel like everyone will always have a pair of white trainers, black boots. So again, there's white in this, I think they're a dark navy black, so it is really easy.
And I mean, if you're going on holiday, it's a really nice dress as well. If you're going on holiday in September,
What fabric is it?
It's like a sort of crepe. It's a viscose crepe, so it's sort of very comfy. And again, so it has a sort of slightly kind of casual feel, so you do feel like you can wear it every day. I mean, I would wear it, you know, every day with maybe a kind of Janice and a pair of boots. But then I'd kind of really dress it up with some heels if I was going to an event. I think one of the things that I'm really keen on is making sure that there are some things that we do that are very much kind of event wear, kind of party wear, but I think it's really important to have things that you can wear, sort of style really easily, wear for lots of different occasions, and that are really kind of versatile and easy to look after. And that was one of the things that I really focused on when I was sort of searching for fabrics and designing prints. And
this is the micro floral, that's what we call it as well. And again, that's why I think these sleeveless knits are so great, because you know, a summer blouse or a summer dress that you've invested in, it gives it a bit of a longer shelf life when you can just put a sleeveless knit over, which is why I think they are so popular. And then, are there any questions regarding that dress?
Not the dress particularly, but there's been one asking about the store, but we do have the style appointment.
Yeah, so we don't have a store currently, but we do offer in the studio actually some styling appointments. So if you are interested in that, I would suggest probably just sending us a DM after this live. And Lucy, who you guys might know, does some of our customer service, she kind of can organise it all for you, make sure your size, what you want to try on is all here.
Yes, it's a really beautiful showroom we've got here, and it's quite easy. They're sort of normally quite easy to get kind of parking outside. It's just on the edge of Holland Park and quite near two sort of tube stations. So do book in online or DM us if you'd like a personal styling appointment and come and try on.
And a group, even if there's like a group of you, just let us know. And then I guess just the final look, my final favourite is the look I'm wearing now. So this is the same print as the dress we just showed. It's our Iona blouse. I'm literally obsessed with this. I love a big blouse anyway, I wear it all the time. But it's got really pretty detailing. And then I've just teamed it with our Oxblood Tiana leather skirt. This comes in black and cream. It's so popular. But I really like the Oxblood. I feel like it's a really good in-between colour. And actually, it goes with a lot more than you might think. So it goes with cream. I'm wearing some white trainers now. Again, you can dress it up for like an evening out at dinner with a pair of heels, a pair of boots. I wear it with some leather boots and that's really cool.
We've got I love the Oxblood. We've got quite a lot of jumpers this season in this kind of dark green, and I think the dark green with the Oxblood is really chic.
I'll just show you some of the detailing. You can kind of see. And you said this was kind of inspired by the Valletta, which we did.
Yes. So I found a kind of vintage dress ages ago that had this lovely kind of ruching detail. So it's got this very pretty ruching detail and the kind of frill on the sleeve. And it was sort of based around that. I think it was like a sort of 1930s dress.
I don't know if you can kind of see it here. It's really, really pretty.
So it's got a little kind of delicate kind of frill, but it's buttoned down if you want to wear it kind of a bit more done. And it's got, again, a very nice elastic kind of sheared cuff that you can kind of pull up if you want to.
And again, would look great under a sleeveless knit, just because the sleeve is so pretty. And again, wear with jeans, and we actually have a red V-neck Janie, and this looks really nice with that. And again, it's a very trans-seasonal colour look, so I don't think there's a season that I wouldn't wear this. And it's a lovely thin fabric, so easy to layer with and everything. And again, this Tiana skirt is an A-line skirt. It suits everybody. It's really popular. It's a really good price point as well for this like buttery soft leather skirt. Lots of people bought it originally in the black, and then they've actually come back and bought it in loads of colours because it is just such a great piece. Do you wear this much?
I wear it a lot in the evenings. I tend to wear it with some ankle. I've got some really great Zara kind of ankle boots that I wear it with. Oh yeah, these ones. Yeah. So I dress it up. I wear the ankle boots, and then whether I wear a jumper or I tuck a blouse in, and I just think it's a brilliant kind of evening outfit.
Wear the black one actually with a sleeveless Janie, and then this blazer over the top, which looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And it doesn't lose its shape, so even though it's kind of real leather, I've worn mine loads and it hasn't kind of bagged or lost its shape at all. It's
I am
really
actually
good quality
wearing a 10 in this just because I find it came up... the 8 fits, but I just kind of prefer a looser fit. But yeah, it's really, really flattering. But yeah, that is everything. If there is anything you'd like us to answer any questions, talk about anything else, just ask away.
Obviously, if we were going to do another live soon, anything else you'd like us to kind of talk about? I mean, obviously
timing.
We've got new bits of the collection coming in. We've got the winter collection coming in a few weeks' time. So let us know if there's any other kind of subjects that you'd like us to kind of talk about, or particular pieces in the collection.
I really hope that as well, when your lookbook lands on your door soon, that you love it. It's a really great collection. It's very trans-seasonal, very versatile. But yeah, are there any more questions?
We just had one person from Australia saying, is our sizing true sizing?
Yes, so I would say we were very British, sort of true British high street sizing. I mean, to put it into so we have a kind of fit model that we've been using since we fit everything in a size 10 on our fit model consistently since we launched the brand. So I try and make sure the fit is really consistent. Because I think that's a really big deal if you shop with somewhere quite often. And she also has done fitting for Reese, Jigsaw, Hobbs. So I'd say it's a fairly standard kind of UK sizing. It's not sort of tiny like kind of European sizing.
And if we think you should like size up or on anything, we do normally put that on the website as well. So like with the Nikki trousers, but I guess as well that's up to fit.
Yeah, so do look, because sometimes in production things come a little bit bigger or a bit smaller, and so if we do feel like you need to sort of size up or size down, then we will always have a look at the notes on the product page, because we will give a bit of instruction on that.
I just wanted, there are more
Someone
questions.
else has just asked, have you got any navy velvet
Coming.
suiting coming?
Yes,
We do.
it's so exciting. Sam showed all of the team last week the winter collection, and it is so good. All the cord, all the velvet, everything everyone loved last year is back, and it's almost better as well in some ways. There's
So we've got, I mean, obviously we've had 2 years of not having Christmas parties, so we're hoping that everyone will have a Christmas party this year, however small or informal, depending on the, cold and the economics that we're going through at the moment. But please, everyone needs to have a Christmas party. And we've done some amazing things for our winter collection, and we always sell out of the velvet, which I know frustrates everyone. So this year, we hope we won't kind of sell out again. We've got a beautiful new red colourway, as well as the navy and the dark green and the black. And we've got a new trouser and a new jacket to add to our classic ones.
wide legs. So yeah. Are there any more questions? But yeah, I really hope that everyone's enjoyed it. I hope everyone's, found it beneficial. If they're with the next live, if you'd like us to try on a few more things, let us know. But with our first
also
live,
any feedback. I'm always desperate to have feedback on kind of fit, quality, kind of anything. So if you have shopped with us and tried things on, and you've either got kind of positive or even more importantly, to some extent, negative comments that we can kind of try and tackle, please do always let us know, either by email or kind of DM, whatever suits you best.
Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, is there more questions? No. Perfect. Well, we hope we haven't kept you for too long, but have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you.